am trying to see if it streams. It should be able, but for some reason it stopped. We were going around to see our actual garden. So I'm still trying. It may interrupt for whatever stupid reason. So I cleared out this area. And these are all little, see those things? They grow everywhere. And because last year I was really sick, I couldn't do much. And I had to rely on my roommate, and he cut down way less. So these are cherry trees, and you can see the parents over there. This is another kind of tree. They call it like the, I don't remember, lucky tree or something. But a lot of gardeners hate them because they grow everywhere. You can see around here. And it's true, they do grow everywhere. That's a baby one. There's babies over there. But I like them. They're really easy to create shade. And then here you can tell what it is, all. So I cleared out all this area so the dogs can run around here now. And then we come see like the branches become like that when they're old. And then, instead of having the leaves like that one. So as you can tell, there's a bunch growing here. But the thing is growing big time, even on top of the roof now, which is what I was trying to make it do, to hide this ugly structure I cannot do anything about, and it's infested with spiders and rats and whatever else. So I'm not going in there basically, ever. And there's crap. It's not mine, so. And it's broken, so it's actually raining inside. Now imagine that. Here you can tell some of the garbage that the other people left behind. And nature took over. So when I said we have a lot of garbage here, I mean behind here. Over there, it's all garbage. But nature took over, and now I opened up this for Spoon so she can literally do her zoomies again. See, this is some of that garbage, and this is where it's growing. So I'm trying to make it grow up as well. It has less sun. That's probably why it's not growing as much. I mean, this would have been a nice little house if they just didn't burn it down and treat it like shit. So here you can see some of the garbage, but it's behind the house, so we don't actually see it, at least now. It's really horrible living like this. So this is a little bit of what I cleaned up. I'm sorry for the plants, but I can't save everything, and yeah. It was a lot of work, guys, to do this by hand. And you can tell there is more garbage here, more garbage there. This is the neighbor's place. And over there, like this whole area is basically it's wilderness. And then further down, there is more stuff, like roads and stuff. Yeah, Spoonful. Come, Spoonie. Come on. And then we keep on going, and this is the neighbor's thing with the garage, and they have a whole big property on that side. But here is where I cleaned out. I was brutal. I'm sorry, but I took everything up because I'm really tired of dealing with it. And so now finally the dog actually has a big space, because behind here there's a lot of old stuff, but it's gonna grow again, right? Like this is gonna allow for more growth, except here you can tell it burned down. So yeah, pretty nasty. So now you can see like over here, right, where the entrance is. So see, this is stayed up, so that's good. We can actually walk underneath. So yeah, I've done a lot of work yesterday, but one of the things I wanted to show you, I think it's still there, I'm not gonna go close because I don't want to be. But if you notice over here, like right there, like there is. See, that's that's a nest of big whatever they're called, basically. Uh, the big wasps. They are actually starting, or it's a very small one. It might be just like a queen by herself. Yeah. So there's that, and this is the other shed next to it, and then there's my garbage. So I'll go around because I'm really allergic, and I'm trying to avoid. She was fine yesterday when I cleaned out the whole area, but yeah, I don't want to push my luck again. I said sorry to the plants. I mean, I really. Oh, and I forgot this. This stick is actually from one of these trees died. One of the cherry trees. It happens because I think it had too many other crap around. That's why I always try and clean it up. It's not my property, but hey, salve. I live here and I like to try and keep it nice if I can. I wanted to show you. Let's go on this side now. As you can tell, this grass they like to eat. I transplanted a bunch of this stuff. I'm sorry for the pretty flowers, but I gotta go there. So this I'm gonna put here because I actually sorry plants. I'll deal with that. So there's where the recycling is, right? And this is where the entrance is. Like this is where Spoonful would run around, and over there, that's where the wasp nest is starting. So because they like to make their nests in this maze, right? And you can see now how big it is. And you can see now my intention from the get-go, from years back, when I sit here, fuck off, pardon my French, just go away, I'm so allergic to these things. I don't know if I would die, honestly. I didn't die the other time, but I took forever to get better. I'm highly allergic. But this is what I wanted, right? I wanted to look at this and not see any of the garbage, basically. Because I can't remove it. I don't have the ability, even physically, to take down that stuff. And it costs money to hire someone. And again, it's not my place. It's not my... I don't have all this extra cash to throw around. Hell, I've been struggling since 2020. Thanks to all their bullshit. Yeah, and this is the other side, right? Like, it was like full of garbage and crap, and to me it's like, I don't know how people can live like that. But they can. They have time to play soccer, to go to church, but not to clean their own crap. So I did the best I could with this place. I turned it around, basically, with very little money and a lot of work. And stuff like beautiful natural stuff. I love these flowers, like those little guys there. They're so pretty. So yeah, I wanted to show you, and I wanted to show this girl who likes to go and do zoomies around that she can't do zoomies now. And because she's not so high, the wasp is not gonna really go after her. It should be fine. But yeah, I left them alone. I will avoid going close to anything like that if I can avoid it. Just because it's almost like they can smell those who are allergic, I find. I was stung once, and it was not a good experience. It's never a good experience, but for me it was just horrible. How long it took to actually... The scar lasted for years, and I was in like excruciating pain for hours and hours and hours, and it took me weeks to really even go back to not having pain. It was a way bigger reaction than most people, and in itself it didn't even become so um, swollen, which is what you would expect, especially with a reaction like that. It was just an insane amount of pain, and true, we put on these Swedish herbs right away, and that usually helps a lot, but in the same time it was just like way too much pain. And I know my family usually has really bad reactions, like my brother got stung and he blew up, like his arm blew up. My mom, my grandma, so it's kind of like a thing. So I don't even want to try. I have enough issues. I think the migraines and psoriasis is more enough for a person to take. Please stop sending me problems. I'm generous. Give them to someone else. So here we go. I just wanted to show you this. Nothing else. I'll be back to do some ASMR later. I'm gonna try. But for now, I'm gonna let you go. Because I'm cruel like that. Ciao, ciao.